Headed up to my first stop this morning, just listening to the news on the drive, and it came on that Walmart is going to be closing over 150 stores by the end of this month, with more stores to be closing in the upcoming months. And the representative that they were interviewing didn't mince words at all. He had said that the stores are closing as a direct result of Donald Trump's immigration policies driving up food prices and the tariffs driving up the prices of everything else. Like, they didn't try to mince words about it or sugarcoat it or anything else. And for all of you, left or right, that are saying, oh, good, let's get rid of Walmart and Dollar General and Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, like all these corporate companies. Most of the store closings are going to be in rural and low-income areas. I'm delivering in a place right now in northern Missouri. I'm probably about 30 minutes from the Iowa state line. The town that I'm delivering in right now, the Walmart, the Dollar General, and the Family Dollar in this town are literally the only places for people to get groceries for fucking 45 miles in any direction. Yep. Like, you passed a bunch of little bitty towns on the way, and they didn't have shit. Like, this is where everybody comes to get their groceries, to get their cleaning supplies, get all of their stuff. For all of you that are saying this is a good thing, go fuck yourselves. Seriously. Get out of your little bubble once in a while. For conservatives or Republicans that are saying this is a good thing, because we're going to return to 1950s America, where the mom and pop grocery stores are going to pop back up, and you know the little woman's going to get in her Sunday best.
I live in rural America, and if you don't understand what it's like to live in rural America, you can't possibly understand why these people vote Republican, why these people fall for conspiracy theories. Rural America has not one church, but two churches on every corner. And in these churches, they anoint hate. They anoint words that dehumanize immigrants, that dehumanize people of color, that dehumanize women. They don't understand that living in rural America is like living in a third world country. The infrastructure sucks. The job opportunities suck. The education levels suck. Nobody understands this unless you can actually live it. The people here live in abstract poverty with no hope of anything better. So when they see that somebody else might have it better than them, they don't like that person. Jealousy. They think the government is too big, not understanding that everything that the people that work for the government do. So they think that these people who work for the government make too much money and shouldn't have a job. If they can't make that kind of money and they can't have that job, then those people shouldn't have that job. They believe in snake venom. They believe in ivermectin. You can go to the local feed store and they sell more ivermectin to humans than they do to farm animals. They talk about snake venom curing COVID. They talk about ivermectin curing COVID. They talk about nicotine curing COVID, curing cancer. They hate vaccines. They hate science because they don't understand science. They don't care if their kids go to school. So their kids grow up not caring either. And until we change that here in rural America, we're never going to get them to vote for their best interest. They're always going to vote against their best interest because they believe.
Have you ever asked yourself why people in certain parts of the country seem to be struggling, yet they vote for the very policies that make their lives even harder? It is a question that perplexes many of us, and today we are going to dive deep into the heart of the rural America to find some answers. We're going to explore the critical perspectives on rural life and the tangible impact of Trump-era policies. We'll look at the economic realities on the ground, the state of healthcare, and the social factors that shape political beliefs. We'll examine the forces that have led to widespread poverty, the closure of essential businesses, and the rise of unique and sometimes frankly contradictory views. Before I get to all that, do me a favor. If you find this topic interesting, please hit that like button, and it really helps the channel to go out there. Also, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out on our future videos. And do not forget to comment below with your own thoughts and experiences. We'd love to hear them all. Finally, if you know someone who needs to see this or hear this, please share this video with them. Now, let's get into the video. First up, we have some powerful clips that have made us to come up with this discussion that showcase the realities we are about to discuss later. So watch the clips, then I'll be back to discuss everything with you, my people.
The big beautiful bill is destroying healthcare, and it hasn't even gone to effect yet. I'm a nurse. I work for a pretty large institution, and we're not getting all the funding that was anticipated from the government, and everyone's just like buckling down and terrified because of the big beautiful bill and the cuts to Medicare and Medicaid, which, if you didn't know, was like essentially where hospitals get most of their money, meaning employees are not getting raises. They're not going to be hiring people. They're cutting, not corners, but they're cutting, unnecessary cost. And let me tell you, your time at the doctor or your time in the ER or the urgent care is going to be exponentially longer. We are running with minimal staff, and it's brutal. And so I apologize ahead of time if you come to an institution and you wait a long time. Unfortunately, you can blame Trump for that. And if you voted for him, I don't want to hear one complaint come out of your mouth. Not one. Because guess what? This is what you voted for. So you get to enjoy it. The fruits of your labor, one would say. And, if they take away the thing that says that my brain's not working, but you can go to the ER regardless of if you have insurance or not. If they take that away, people are going to die. They're going to die. And I know we don't really seem to care about people dying, and we don't seem to care about anyone in this country other than apparently billionaires. But I don't know.
How to speak Trump. Well, Saturday. Guess I should mow the grass. Trump translation. We're going to take care of the grass. It's that time of week. A lot of people take care of the grass on Saturdays. Some people do it other days. A lot of guys don't even take care of the grass. I do. I know all about the grass. I own a lot of grass. I have the greatest grass, and I know the best type. Some people are suggesting maybe we attack it militarily. We haven't discussed that fully. We have a lot of military technology that people don't know about that could eviscerate the grass. And I don't know if you heard about this in Springfield, Ohio. They're eating the grass. The people are eating the grass, which is disgusting, disgraceful. We don't do that here. So we're going to take care of the grass. And I'll tell you what, we're going to mow America's grass again.
Here, come outside. We got about 5.5 acres. It's kind of both of our dreams to live out here off the grid. This is where we stay right now. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of falling apart. We got a bunch of flies right now.
Oh, it stinks in here.
It's just in a process of a remodel.
They couldn't keep her anymore, so it was either throw her to the side of the road.
What do y'all do with your trash?
I burn my trash, as you can see there in the barrel. Instead of putting the animals back into the ground if they pass away, they go to the same place, and we dispose of them that way. His name's Iceman, but he's got the nickname Immigration. We figured in honor of Trump, we would nickname him Immigration. Now,
That's how I took a shower yesterday. Poured 2 bottles of water over my head.
So how long have you and your wife been married?
we've been together for about 3 years. We're not officially married, but we also don't believe in a piece of paper. We believe in marriage through God, not the
Do you have a job?
Currently I'm without my ID and my social. They got stolen when we was homeless.
I'm in Tennessee, and I want to share with you some of the prices I'm seeing at the Piggly Wiggly. This is crazy. Look at this Folgers. This is the very small one, 9 ounces, $9.35. 9.6 ounces. Here's the little thing of Folgers decaf. It's not the smallest one, but it's about the medium. Get this, $21.69. Then they have their Folgers breakfast blend, $20.45. Here's the small thing of Maxwell House ground coffee, $9.29. Now they're saying this is a sale. I'm not seeing the sale here. This is Piggly Wiggly in Clarksville, Tennessee. They have their brand of decaf for $4.69. They have their regular for $4.69.
If you spot yourself in this video, you gotta let me know in the comments section. And I'll tell you guys what, I mean, I know there aren't that many jobs out here and people are struggling economically, but man, this area is just so beautiful. You know, I've got to admit, I'm kind of envious because I just love being out around nature. And I mean, look what these people, when they come outside, look what they get to see every day. I'm not sure which river that is, but I mean, you got the hills there, a forest, a river. It's just beautiful. Excuse me, sir. What river is that back there?
This is the Kentucky.
Oh, that's the Kentucky, right?
East Branch or something like that.
I got you.
Branch.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, snap. Look at that little road going straight up the mountain there. I'm headed that way. I'm over here not far from City Hall. Got the railroad tracks over there. And look how the river just comes right up here. And got a little country home over there. Call me crazy, just a wild guess. I'm guessing this guy might be into lawn care.
Guys, we've seen some powerful and at times difficult footage. Now, let us break down everything and we witnessed and connect it to a broader context. Major theme running through all these stories is the disproportionate effect of economic policies on rural areas, particularly those enacted under the Trump administration. We saw firsthand the impact on commerce and access to necessities. It is a brutal reality that many major retailers, we're talking about Walmart, Dollar General, and even grocery stores like Kroger's, are closing their doors, and a significant number of these closures are happening in rural and low-income areas. A representative from Walmart directly pointed to Donald Trump's immigration policies and tariffs as the culprits, claiming they've driven up food and other prices up. For many small towns, these stores aren't just convenience. They are the only places to buy groceries and supplies. We are talking about places where residents might have to drive 45 miles in any direction just to get a store. Think about that for a moment. These companies, which often operate on thin margins to begin with, are forced to raise prices, leaving many people priced out of necessities. I want you guys to remember the clip from the Piggly Wiggly in rural Tennessee. Seeing a small container of coffee for over $9 and a medium one for over $20 wasn't an isolated incident. It is a stark illustration of the economic strain facing these communities. And the struggles do not stop there. We also saw a shocking glimpse into the impact on healthcare services. A nurse referred to the Big Beautiful Bill, which is a chillingly ironic name for a policy that is destroying healthcare by cutting funding to Medicare and Medicaid. Hospitals depend on these programs, and when the funding is slashed, the results are devastating. We're talking about hospitals not receiving anticipated funding, leading to cost-cutting measures like staff reductions, hiring freezes, and no raises for employees. What's the consequence for residents? Exponentially longer wait times at doctors, offices, ERs, and urgent care facilities. And we had the heartbreaking fear that if a provision allowing people to go to the ER regardless of insurance status is removed, so people are going to die definitely at the end of the day. And this is not an exaggeration. It is a terrifying reality for communities already struggling with sucky infrastructure. Beyond the numbers and policies, We also saw that there are some deep personal and societal issues at play. How people in rural America live in abstract poverty with no hope of anything better. And this lack of hope often leads to reliance on government programs like Medicaid and Social Security. Yet many of these same people to vote for policies that cut these very programs. We've seen how the scarcity of job opportunities worsened by store closures and the loss of migrant workers further excavates this economic strain. Now, the clips also shed light on the complex relationship between societal beliefs and political alignment in these communities. The presence of multiple churches, which are described as places that anoint hate and propagate dehumanizing language, plays a significant role in shaping political views. This, combined with a deep-seated distrust and jealousy towards those perceived as more prosperous, fuels a belief that if they can't have something, then no one else should either. So we heard about the view that the government is too big and that government workers are overpaid, which is a powerful yet often misinformed narrative, right? And finally, a huge factor is a profound lack of education. The education levels are described as sucking, which contributes to a general misunderstanding of complex issues, including science, mathematics, and what have you. So this lack of understanding is a breeding ground for conspiracy theories like the belief in snake venom or ivermectin as cures for diseases. The fact that local feed stores sell more ivermectin to humans than to animals is a powerful and disturbing image. This cycle of poor education is self-perpetuating as kids grow up with similar disinterest in schooling. So what we're left with is a complex portrait of rural America. It is a place where economic hardship fueled by specific policies intersects with deeply ingrained societal beliefs and a profound lack of access to quality education and infrastructure. It creates a reality where people often vote against their own self-interest as their choices are guided by their beliefs rather than their economic needs. So there is immense pain economically in the community, physically and socially, and it is a stark reminder that these issues facing rural America are not simple and cannot be solved with a one-size-fits-all approach. The people are struggling, but the solutions are not as straightforward as we might think. So, guys, we've come to the end of the video, and I'd like to know what you think about this. What's happening in rural America? How people are facing life hardships? How it's unbearable to live right now in America? Tell me what you think in your down in the comments below, and I'll be glad if you like this video so that it can be suggested to as many people as possible. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.